Today's play, the 5-line nudge. You'll leave with one action you can start in 5 minutes. Welcome to This is the Play. One practical move for AI and sales. Today, the 5-line nudge will end with one action in 5. And just so everybody knows, this is this week's micro episode. So the first episode is what I am calling an anchor episode. It's a longer episode where I break things down a little bit more. This is a micro case, meaning it's a smaller play that doesn't need as much explaining or breaking down into the why of it. And there's also going to be a third episode each week that's called the Operator Diary, and you're going to hear about that one next. So today, the entire idea, one email in 5 lines, and then in a 48-hour period, stalled deals are going to start moving. That's our entire idea today, and it doesn't take much to understand where this is going, right? So the subject is going to be something like quick next step, something very simple. Quick next step, question mark. And these are the 5 lines in the email. So one is going to be the context line. And that's going to say, we paused on getting you, whatever it is in your business, right? We paused on getting you whatever project or outcome that you were talking about delivering to those folks. That's the first line. Very short. We paused on X, right? Line 2 is the value refresher. The goal was this result, right? Without this pain, right? That's second line. Value refresher. The goal was this without that. The goal was getting your meals prepped without thinking about what you need to actually cook, right? Something simple like that. Then your third line is going to be the friction reducer. You can do a 10-minute check-in or share a mini pilot, depending whatever is relevant for your offer. So if this is B2B sale, both of these are pretty relevant. We can do a 10-minute check-in or share a mini pilot with you. And then number 4, line 4, binary next step, right? Tuesday 2:30 or Wednesday 10 a.m. work, and then line 5 just to sign off, right? For me, it would just be Steven, right? That's it. That's the 5-line email. All right, so a couple small guardrails with this email. It's going to be 75 to 100 words, no attachments, very plain text. You're going to send once and wait at least 24 to 48 hours before any second touch happens here. So if they don't respond, you're going to wait at least 24 to 48 hours before you hit them back up. Don't be annoying. Let's just give them some time to respond to this. It's a short email, all right? Let's not sound needy here. Here's the AI sidecar for today. And what you're going to use and paste into AI is going to be your call transcript, or at least a relevant excerpt or some good call notes that you're going to use. And then you're going to run this prompt. Here's the call transcript / notes and key deal context. Draft a plain text 5-line follow-up that sounds human, less than 100 words. Subject, quick next step. Line 1, one-line context in their words. Line 2, a value refresher, and in parentheses, outcome over features, greater than features. Line 3 is a friction reducer, 10-minute check-in or mini pilot. Line 4, binary next step with 2 realistic time slots. Line 5, sign off with your name. And you can customize this prompt, obviously, to make it more relevant to your offer. So for the friction reducer, whether it's a 10-minute check-in or a mini pilot doesn't make sense, then maybe it's a sample meal planning for the week, right? It could be anything, right? So Something like that would make sense. And then, sorry, I'm not done with the prompt. Return version A and version B. Also include one-line SMS variant. Avoid hype. Keep it conversational. And you could also say something like no M dashes or something like that, right? Because AI loves putting the M dashes in absolutely everything. If you'd rather skip prompting, I have a follow-up builder that takes care of all of this already. It's called my swipe box. You can find it on my website, closable.ai. And it returns ready to send messages based on your transcript, guys. It's $7 and the link's in the notes. Why isn't it free? Because nobody does anything with something free. $7 is basically free, right? But your $7, you can, kind of skip the prompt and just have access to what I use in order to draft simple follow-ups. But this prompt will get you there anyways, right? If you do not want to spend that. So we're already at our action in 5 today. Like I said, quick episode. Here's what you're going to do. That's going to take you less than 5 minutes or about 5 minutes. You're going to paste one transcript snippet into ChatGPT. You're going to pick version A or version B. You're going to give it a quick humanizing pass, right? It's important to read what ChatGPT gives out, give it a humanizing pass, then send it to your lead. And you're going to do that with 3 leads within 5 minutes. To finish this entire thing, right, starting in 5 minutes, and the whole thing takes a little bit longer, right? To finish, send it to at least 10 total, and then check replies and bookings in a 48-hour time period. That's it for today. Ship it to 3 leads right now, and the checklist and prompts are in the notes. This is Steve signing out.